Hi guys, it's me Lina again. Welcome to my YouTube channel and thank you a lot for checking my videos out. And today I'll be doing this makeup. It is my completely everyday makeup, meaning nothing much added or removed, except of the fact that I decided to embrace my mole that is just above my lip. And it's pretty invisible, and because my skin tends to react sometimes, so when I'm without makeup I reckon it doesn't stand out, and when I'm wearing makeup it's, it just is kind of hidden, so it just looks like it's not even there. It's really tiny, let's be honest. And I also have like a sunspot here, so I decided to embrace that too. Why not today? Let's just start. I'm gonna start with applying my Skin+Me sunscreen, of course, and I just wanted to share that my treatment arrived yesterday. I was really looking forward for it to arrive, but if I'm honest, I forgot to apply it yesterday. I don't know, just got out of my head in the evening when I was back home, late in the evening. I forgot. I mean, I applied other skincare products, but for some reason I just forgot all about it, which I kind of felt really guilty for, it's like, oh, how did I forget that? I was looking forward for the treatment. So yeah, my treatment consists azelaic acid as one of the main ingredients, as well as niacinamide. And I really recommend Skin+Me products. It definitely made such a difference for my skin. So you can use my code and see for yourself. Basically, they have a subscription and you will receive lots of items with your first month, like lots of them for just £5. And I think it's perfect. You're gonna try their products and see how brilliant they are and also how well they match with each other. So by the way, I ordered things for my family, like 2 items for my brother. I got something for his girlfriend, for my mom and my dad. But my brother was like, because he know I'm gonna be ordering from this same store, he was firstly like, oh, lately they have so many cringy scenes with like writings on the t-shirt or hoodies or so on. And I was like, okay. I was like, does he not want me to get it from them? But to be fair, we have so many expensive like clothes now in Ukraine, and they try to make it so beautiful, but to be fair, the prices are just crazy. And I was like, well, okay, I'll just avoid getting stuff with writings on it and so on. But eventually his girlfriend really liked what I chose for her. Like, she tried it on, she was very happy with the way it looked. I thought she would. It was like an oversized blazer, and I thought she would like something like that. So I mean, it's already really good, I guess. And my brother said he liked the shirt I got him and the jacket. So I'll be doing my everyday makeup, the regular one, without extras, I think. But I decided that today I'm gonna embrace my moles. I have a mole above my lip. It's very tiny. It's literally almost invisible, I guess, especially when it's like this foundation like this. But then I'm gonna just try to embrace it and see what it's gonna look like. And also I have it's not really a mole, I don't think it's a mole, it's on my nose, and it's actually a sunspot, I think. So I figured it just looks cute. People talk so much about this pigmentation you get from sun, but some of it, I don't know, kinda looks pretty. But I still believe in sunscreen. And don't forget to use the sunscreen. It's very important. I notice a huge difference in the way my skin looks like and I believe it's due to Skin+Me. But also I have been doing microneedling. This Banish, I actually gonna show you the item itself, the tool. It's like microneedling tool. I believe it's American brand. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the tool once I finish blending this. I really like it, and I tried the needles that I bit well, longer, let's say, and I've been using it, I believe, for a month, maybe a little bit less than a month, but I do it every Tuesday. I try to, like, microneedling, and I can see a difference, especially in my forehead, in my fine lines. They seem to fade. So I certainly can say that this tool works. I feel like it works in combination with other things I've been using lately. So this is the tool. It's very easy in use. And those needles I've been using lately are actually longer than previously ones, because I have a few different those little things you put there. And you need to sterilize it, I believe it's the word, before you use it, like this alcohol. I mean, yeah, it needs to be all perfectly clean before using, but I definitely can see a difference now after I've been using it for a month, or maybe a little bit less than a month. I have a code for you that will give you $5 off on your order. I mean, I really like the tool. I think it's made with lots of salts, because, you know, it's a great alternative to other tools like that are more like rollers, because with a roller, those needles kind of injected in the angle, so it's not quite right. But with this tool, you can do it like this, like straight. And I like just going for this area. To be fair, I use it on my eyebrows. Honestly, it didn't say you can use it like that, but I do, I'll be very honest with you. And I use it on face mostly, but to be fair, I actually tried it on my body previously, but not these certain things that I'm using right now, not those needles, because I had other like little things that are changeable, and depends on what areas you use them on. The frequency of how often you need to change them and remove them completely, because obviously the needles get worse with time, and especially if you use it, for example, on your scalp, then you can't use it really on your skin, on your face skin again. So you need to be careful, but you know, they give all those instructions and precautions. But I love it. And I mean, they do microneedling in like you know, how do I call it, like not spas, but like salons, is that correct word? I'm not sure if I pronounce it correctly in English. I feel like it might be a bit of lots of information, but those things really helped me improve my skin condition, and I noticed that my fine lines started to fade. But then there is a third thing that helps me so much, and it is my collagen that I drink with milk, and I made myself while I was waiting for my sunscreen to get absorbed. So I really like this collagen. It is from the brand Elavate, and I actually also have discount code for you. This collagen is very easy to drink. I mean, it's because it comes with milk. It's because you can kind of you know, add it to the milk, hot milk. This is how I like doing it. And my collagen is with chocolate taste. I quite like it, but I would say that you can't really taste much of collagen there, which is good, because sometimes it's like way too much for you. But with this one, it seems to be an easy step in my beauty routine, because I'm not sure which one, or is it the complex of things, but my skin have improved so much, and I definitely can see my fine lines fading. Maybe it's combination of collagen plus Banish, that microneedling tool, but those things definitely work. So I'm gonna leave you a code for 15% off on collagen. Maybe you want to use it, and it's gonna help you as well, because I feel like all those things in complex, they actually work perfectly, and I was just so lucky to receive all those things you know, in this period of my life when I actually needed something like that, because my skin became very dry and I definitely can see some aging signs, or I could. Now they are actually, I don't know, my skin here definitely looks better, like, you know, definitely. And also my skin is less sensitive due to Skin+Me products. So I'm creating a base for eyeshadows. So firstly I applied some concealer on my eyelids, and then I use no color powder on top of it to make it like a proper base. I'm gonna use light eyeshadow to make a starting point for the rest of the eyeshadows I'll be using. Soon I also need to book appointment for my permanent makeup removal, my eyebrows. You know, I've been to so many sessions, and first I was doing it not laser, but as a procedure that would take me like literally ages. With laser, at least I can actually see the result, but it still goes very slowly, even despite the fact that I can tell that the person who's doing it, the professional, she's using quite a strong, I can tell it's painful, and you know, but it's still kind of, I mean, it's much better now, like I can see it fading, but it goes very slowly. I feel like I just had so many sessions in the past done that basically it's very difficult to get it removed now, sadly. And also she said that maybe once at least I've been injected like very strong ink, that is maybe not even for eyebrows but like for tattoos. This is what she suspects, but I mean, I'm not sure if it's actually so, maybe it's just the way it looks. But I definitely been to many sessions to get my eyebrows done. It's because I wasn't happy with them, with the color specifically. My shape, I mean, some people don't like it and many people don't actually, but I mean, it wasn't completely like terrible. I think they're too long for me. I also would prefer maybe straighter, as my natural eyebrows are actually pretty straight, which is interesting. I just have very long hairs. And now also my eyebrows starting to regrow a lot, and I can say that I think there are a few things that influence that. I use lots of serums. Another one that I suspect is that because my eyebrows constantly getting damaged by this procedure actually. Not damaged, but still like, you know, hurt. When I go to this procedure, I feel like it actually makes them grow a bit more. And now also I started using Microneedling, my Banisher. Yeah, so check it out, really. I mean, I love it. At first I was like, I wanted to try because I heard about microneedling in like, you know, as procedure in salons. So I was like, I would like that really. You know, I was like, just, you know, I would do lots of things, but not like something drastic. I would do some treatments for my face that are like procedures, some vitamin injections, I believe they do some mesotherapy and stuff like that. I wouldn't do like plastic surgery, so I'm very happy with the way I look. Yes. And yeah, I wouldn't do stuff. I'm not even sure about Botox, if I'm honest, because I heard if you inject Botox, you need to inject it in few places, otherwise it's gonna drag other parts of your face down or something along that line, they usually say. And another thing that I noticed, I'm not sure if it's fillers, maybe I'm mistaking it with fillers, but I also noticed that it makes people's face even wider, and they don't even look younger, to be fair. Even if their skin is completely smooth, they just don't look younger. It makes them... And to be fair, my face is already quite wide, so I mean, yeah. I kind of like it, but I don't want it to be bigger. I'm gonna look like, I don't know, like I have a huge face, like I have a huge head. So I definitely prefer, if I, you know, would decide to do something, I would definitely rather prefer something that is more closer to natural things. So I would even say that I do have eyebrows now, basically. My like hairs actually do have some. Compared to how it was previously, it's a major difference. And They're mostly towards the beginnings of them, like closer to nose. It doesn't make sense closer to nose. This area, I mean. I need to concentrate here. So also because my hairs are quite long, I feel like they look even more like I have even more eyebrows. Especially this beginning, even towards here I start to grow some hairs. And this one is, yeah, more hairy than the other one though. So I'm pretty pleased about that, at least some positive. I've been thinking about it, and because this whole thing goes very slowly, I feel like 3 more sessions of laser, and if it's really not fading enough, I don't know, I'll be asking this lady, or I don't know, I hope she would, if she can do something on top of it, so I have at least semi-natural something there. Because I mean, I already have some of my own actual natural hair, so I don't know, I'll see what she says. And yeah, I mean 3 more I reckon, and if really if it's still somehow deep and dark, which by the way it's faded so much, so I mean I hope it's gonna be enough. But yeah, I mean obviously I can't wait like years and years because it's already been ages, and I don't blame anyone at this point. It's just that obviously I don't know. But to be fair, it might work actually, like I said this. I'll ask her what she thinks. She says though that she can tell that it fades, because in some cases it just like she can tell it doesn't fade. To be fair, I can tell that it's definitely so that it fades. I can see it. So it actually works. And even when she used very strong, like I can tell she used very strong this on me, like she said she wouldn't be able to handle it. I was like, you know, you're just, you know, being like polite. I'm sure no one is like screaming, and you know, and it's just like, no, some people can't handle it. But basically my hairs, because I now have like quite a bit there, eyebrows, they fade, they become light after laser sessions. They stay there and everything, but they do become lighter. And usually after a few weeks, after procedure, after my wounds are healed, I try to color them basically black, so they are more standing out. And let's just put it this way, they actually now, on top of this ink that I still have there, it still looks like, you know, like proper eyebrows, especially if I have already makeup on, like eyebrow pencil. So I would say that there is definitely a difference. Like, I mean, maybe something, maybe if it doesn't fade after 3 sessions more, maybe it will make sense to make something now, because I have my own eyebrows now. Yeah, it's still very little, very like, you know, but I mean there is something. So yeah, I want it get removed so badly. I also later, if it actually would work out after 3 sessions, and I would get new ones done, which by the way is gonna be so expensive. Either way. And I would like to remove my eyeliner, but maybe not completely, because it's gonna be very difficult, and I have eye problem condition, so I don't want any pressure on my eye, in my eyes in general, I'd say. So I would maybe like get them slightly removed so they're not this long. By the way, right now they're too long with eyeliner. I don't know, maybe I should correct it. Maybe at least that, to remove as much as I can, and maybe modify them slightly to make them less obvious. And yeah, that would be really lovely. By the way, when I was at optometrist, so not a doctor, like optometrist, the person who's like, you know, suggesting lenses, all that, you know, I asked a bunch of questions, and apparently I can't have laser surgery on my eyes due to my condition. And well, actually apparently it can be even kind of dangerous, so not even in my case. And also she said that it makes sense why I feel so uncoordinated when I'm wearing glasses. So it's not only my keratoconus, it's because my eyes, the way my eyes see, it's a huge difference. Like this eye is maybe minus 3.25, maybe more now, maybe it's minus a small, but definitely above 4. And this one is only like minus, it's very small, but it's very small, but I have keratoconus, so that is what's making it worse. So my keratoconus eye is my beta eye, and the difference is still so. This is what I suspected in the beginning, though, that it's because the difference is so like big. And also the optometrist, she said that they could give me a different prescription that would make a difference less, but then I wouldn't see as clear. As for example, when I wear lenses, I see very well far, because I'm short-sighted. Yeah, and without lenses, I see very well, like, you know, like my eyes, my natural eyesight, I see very well close still, like I'm under 40, so you know. But honestly, later on, I thought of this, that I didn't mention one symptom I still have. Okay, to the doctor in emergency, like, you know, emergency appointment with GP, I believe, is it? I don't know how exactly it works, you know. I just know that I had this appointment that was emergency. And I didn't mention one symptom because I kind of forgot. I was all, you know, and I don't know, maybe it would influence what I think, but maybe not, because they didn't find any like infection. So to be fair, I don't know, despite of all what all doctors are saying, and even my husband, I think you can catch cold on kidneys, you can catch cold on your bladder. I think it's true. Like, come on, if there is no infection, if there is no this, that, then, I mean, literally, there got to be like little something at least. I also noticed when I had coronavirus, because my kidneys were already, I think, a bit... I had problems with that before, like, I had pain. I never went to the doctor, but I had pain since I was, I don't know, maybe 20. I started having kidney pains, and I feel like it started after I was catching cold and not wearing proper clothes, let's say. I feel like my body reacts to temperatures very drastically, which is a bit bizarre. Yeah, I definitely think you can catch cold maybe on kidneys, you know. Maybe not directly on them, but it definitely can influence the way your stuff work. So yeah, whenever I go to the doctors here, it's like always kind of okay, like, I don't know. I'm gonna have a sip. I really like nude colors when it comes to lip liner, so this one looks brighter than my lips. I still would describe it as nude. So it's time to make sure that my mole is gonna be embraced. Here it is somewhere. I'm gonna just remove, you know, foundation from it. I used my setting spray, and then there is this one on my nose, but it's not a mole, like I said. Oh, I think it looks cute. So that's it. Let me know what you think. I got closer to you so you can actually see my mole. And yeah, here I also kind of, you know, let it all stand out, even those sunspots. And I think it looks cute, kind of adds a bit of character to my face, because I do wear like foundation and everything, and it's nice to let those things stand out. Though, you know, I tried this also method where you just apply your blush on your nose over here, but I don't think it looks good on me for quite a few reasons. But main one is that my under eye looks not dark, like some people have it very dark, which is also, most of them don't like it. But for me it looks very light, so it looks like I have, you know, very light here and then very, yeah, it doesn't look good to me, and there are other reasons. So yeah, let me know if you like videos like this one. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you soon. Love you, bye.